If this was happening to your sister or your brother or your child, how would you'd be gutted for them, absolutely gutted for them. I do feel for Zach, I really do feel for Zach, but I also feel for Miss Red, and I'm not sitting on the fence and being a splinter because none of them speaks to a Zach or Miss Red, right? But what I'm trying to say, come on, like, think about what's going on here. Just think about what's going on, because how would you feel in the morning if either Zach, and I think it was wrong as well about his story coming out on TikTok, because that was Zach's story to tell and nobody else's. So it's going to have affected Zach big style again. But how would you feel in the morning if either Zach or Miss Red, something happened? Think about it, because I know I wouldn't be feeling nice about any of it. I know they don't give a shit about me, but listen, if that's my opinion, I can't help for having a heart. I can't. So, if that's my opinion. And like I said, I fucked up, and listen, I've apologised, and I really sincerely mean my apologies, right? But just remember, remember, and I know there's going to be people that loves them, people that hates them, but just remember, that's all that I'm saying. It's an app, and anybody can switch it off and get on with their lives, and who's going to give a shit? But if you turned your phone on tomorrow, no, I'm not friends with none of them. I really am not friends. And as you hear, they're saying all kinds over the app about us, which that's their opinion. That's their opinion. But you won't be hearing me badmouth anybody. You're not going to be hearing me saying, well, say what was said. Listen, even to Evil Queen, right? I know she blocked me on WhatsApp, but I haven't got a problem with Evil Queen. I really haven't. I've got a problem with nobody. And who I did, I've apologised for. And if I'm going to keep getting penalised, I'll use that word, penalised for saying what I said, that's absolutely fine too. That's everybody's opinion, and you're all entitled to it, right? I can't do anything about that, because I said it come out my mouth. But I've apologised, sincerely apologised, and I won't be doing it anymore, anything again. But listen, right, see her fart then, right? Come on, all of this is on Miss Red. Let's get to see her fart. What she done last night was absolutely vile and disgusting to all of the I don't even know what you call all the words. I don't know what you call all the words, so I'm not going to say anything, because I'll be getting it wrong and I'll get myself into trouble for that. But what she said about people last night, and that they needed, that's it, LGBTQ. What's a Q mean for? Oh, can you say it? I've never heard that one before. Anyways, so that was absolutely on another level. I have never heard one person this morning speaking about that. So come on, where's the priorities? Oh, I don't know about the police. Where's the priorities for that? Because how about what she's affecting there? So it's wrong. It's wrong. And I can't sit here and judge anybody, but I can say it was wrong because people can judge me, because I've done wrong things, said wrong things. And that's for everybody else to come at me for. But these things are not right what's on here, really not right what's on here. And there's lots of bad things goes on this app. But I think when it's on no, my Millsy, no, I'm not going. And that was another thing. Listen, when they all fell out with us, I know the dogs are barking, I can't stop them from barking. Oh, sorry, they're barking at the dog next door. They argue through the fence. But that's a ghosted comment. But you said what you did wasn't wrong. Well, listen, I'm backtracking on that. Now I know very well for what come out of this situation. And it doesn't matter if it was a little thing I said or a big thing I said. I realise now that I did hurt people, and I am apologising, and whoever wants to accept it, but whoever doesn't, I can't make anybody accept it or not accept it. That's what I'm trying to say, but I sincerely do apologise. But there's a lot of bad things goes on this app, but I think if people focus on a certain thing, that's when, in my opinion, it turns into a witch hunt, and I don't agree with it. That's all I'm saying on a matter. And I feel sorry for all about being kicked off with it, because you are now worried about being kicked off this app. No, but listen, Alex, whoever you are, Alex, I ain't bothered about being kicked off this app. I don't come on here for a financial gain, right? As everybody who follows me will know. I don't sit and play these games on here. I don't sit and go for the leaderboard. The whole time I've been on it, I've went once for the weeklies, once for the risings, and to me it was too much hard work and I'll never go again. So don't tell me I'm frightened of being kicked off the app. If CA Fart and Piadro can't get cancelled, don't think anybody will be cancelling me. Yes, the followers might go down, but if there's four people, if there's 5 people comes in the room and they come in for a chat, that's all that I ever do on any other time like that. I come for a chat. I don't do anything else. Like I said, I don't come on here for financial gain or anything. I come for a chat with people. And that's how I done. I like putting my videos out and coming for a chat. Yes, again, sometimes my chatting fucks my life up, basically. But what can I do? I'm human. I'm human, and none of us come with a instruction book. None of us come with duct tape ready to snap it over your mouth. So it's called being human, right? And it happens from time to time. And anybody who hasn't made a mistake or said a bad thing or done a bad thing in their life, feel free to tell us, because I'll tell you to your face now, you're a liar. You've never had a bad thought. You've never thought, I'll do this. You've never put somebody else up to do something. Come on, give your heads a shake. Bad on all parts, but it's an app at the end of the day, and that's all I'm saying. But now, it's the same with Zach, because it should never have been shared on her yet, and the same now with Miss Reggie's, are playing with people's real lives, real emotions, and basically fucking their heads up. It just shouldn't have happened on any way. It shouldn't have happened. And no, none of them's my friends, either Zach nor Miss Red, or as you call it, any of the circle I was in. Barn from Chester, sorry. I keep forgetting Chester. So I've got nothing to gain. I've got nothing to do over it. All I'm just saying is just think what you're doing, because this has been really bad today. And don't follow your own heart. That's all I'm saying. Don't go with the minority. Is that the wrong word or the right word? Go with your own heart. Don't. Sometimes you go across the tide and you think, I'm going to get some backlash for this, but go for what you're feeling, not for what anybody else is feeling. That basically it is what it is. I'm not talking about it. The pictures. See, I don't think that was right of Mama Kaz either to come out and do that. I don't. It wasn't her story to tell, it was Zach's story to tell. And how did Zach want all of that spreading over the internet? Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, but who am I to talk? When I'm perfect, then I can get on about anybody else, and I'm not. I'm far from it, so I can't speak about anybody. But all I'm just saying is there's lots and lots and lots of bad things goes on this app, and people just choose to close their eyes, close their ears, because it's not suiting them people at that time to go for that certain person. Oh, 1,000,000%, yes. 1,000,000%, I believe, yes, she should apologise, and I'm sticking with that too. But, again, how do we know what's gone on behind the scenes or done anything? I don't know. I can't have an opinion on that, because you don't know. There's only them two will know exactly what was done and what was said. I just think, just be mindful before you're writing comments on. Listen, you know the comments I get on my posts still now, and they're hurtful, and yes, I said what I said and I deserved for them, but which one of you has never said anything behind the screens? It just so happened whatever we've said's been on camera, so there's the difference. Sorry, everybody, if I'm not looking at these comments, and just think, this is another thing and all, right? And I'm a big believer in this, right? You should learn to forgive because none of us are perfect. Exactly as that audience, I can't even read it, gone, right, we should learn to forgive. You can't forget, but forgive. We've all got kids growing up, you've got grandkids growing up, and even if it's not now, if it's not in 12-month time, but sometime, some place in the future, one of yours will fuck up, big style, and then you'll be looking around and thinking, oh my God, I can remember when we done this to such a one, and just think about it then, it's not nice. Do you know what I mean? So moderators, don't just leave them, let them have the say, honestly, let them have the say. Because you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. But all of I'm saying, I've got nothing to stick up for anybody for, because none of them's speaking to us. And if anything, I think people will be waiting for me to jump on that hate train, and that's all I'm saying to you is I'm not. It's not right. It should have been left between the two of them. It's not right. And so don't ever, if you think I'm going to come on and call anybody, no, we're not still friends. Really not. We're not still friends. But don't ever think that I'm going to come on and jump on the hate train. That's all I'm saying on the matter. I basically come on just to tell you that, and don't, before I'm letting anybody in these boxes, I'm not turning on a misread temple. It's none of my business. So if you want to speak to else, you can, right?
You right, Pearl?
Rosie Lou.
You right?
I am, I'm good. What are you up to today?
Yeah, I'm just off over to my mates because it was my birthday yesterday, so I'm hanging. But I just wanted to say, look, right?
Happy birthday for yesterday, sorry.
Thanks. Look, no matter what has happened on this application, we are all human beings.
Yeah.
We all have a heart. Everybody suffers from mental health, even if they don't even feel it.
Yeah.
So I think before anyone says anything else that can upset or humiliate, because it's all in the agreement, in the terms and conditions. Harassment and bullying is all there. That is all the same. I think what we need to do now, as a community of TikTok, we need to move past it. You can't unsay what you've said, and you cannot take it back.
Yeah.
However, we are meant to be adults, showing children how to act responsibly. So I think that is the best way forward right now. However, I'm also gay, so what was said to Zach, I'm just going to hold my hands up and say it was disgusting. Because I have mental health, and as a gay person for mental health, it is 10 times harder than you think to come out and speak to anybody, because people don't understand how you feel, because they're not in the same situation as you. And that is exactly the same again. We don't know what the people are feeling in that situation, whether it be, and again, I don't like Misread, but Misread, Zach, or any of the others affected. I think we just need to move on, be adults, and grow up.
Exactly.
But have a blessed, happy Sunday.
You too, and happy birthday for yesterday, and have a lovely day.
No church today because I'm enjoying my hangover as an adult. So enjoy your day and be you, yeah?
Oh, thank you, my baby. You too. Thank you for coming up. Bye now.
Thanks, mate.
Bye.
To kick me because I'm not sure how to get off anymore.
Wait there, 1 second. There you go. Right, you have a lovely day. Thank you, mate, for coming up. Hey,
Pearl.
Nana, how are you?
I'm all right. Are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good.
I just wanted to say, I mean, it's nothing to do with me about Misread and that. I mean, I don't agree, but I just worry about you.
No, listen, I'm absolutely fine. I've got it into my head. I still feel a little bit thing today because she was going to contact us, ringers, and she didn't. So it speaks volumes, right? And that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. But all I'm just saying is, come on. I know it's affected me this week, and I'm just saying, just take the time out of your day and just think about things. Just think about things before things are said, because there's too many people got involved and it's not nice to watch. It's not.
100%.
Sorry.
The only thing I was worried about you was, like, and this isn't, I'm not slagging anyone off or anything like that, but they've all been on all week and had enough to say about you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but everywhere they've been, I've been, because I totally disagree. I know you said wrong. You said something wrong in drink. But, oh my God, it was a witch hunt against you.
This is where I'm
But
coming from. Listen, I've had it all week, and so I was entitled to, right? But it affected me really bad, and I know nobody believes us, but listen, I've learned the error of my ways. I'm apologising sincerely. It will never, ever, ever happen again, right? And I don't want other people to be going through what I went through last week, because I'm not sorry.
100%.
I don't listen. Just be mindful, please. Let us just
Honestly, I don't get involved and don't say anything on this app. But what I will say is, I watched this last few weeks of what it's done to you, and I can see how genuine and a real person you are. I can honestly say I used to watch CLA all the time when I was dead against Jupel, but I could honestly say you are the most realist person on this app. You can see your true feelings. You can see the hate that it's caused. But I'm just feel so gutted that they've done this to you, because you was probably the most realist person I've ever come across.
I thought I had a very, very special relationship, especially meeting them off the app with Luke and Miss Red. I genuinely did. And I really, really, really had a lot of time for them. I enjoyed our little chats that we had. I enjoyed that weekend. Was absolutely amazing. We had all kinds planned, and obviously it's not going to happen, right? Then when I was listening to everybody all week, and then I was saying I am going to that party, and who's going to stop us, right? So that was just me being again defiant, right? But of course I'm not going to the party. Why the fuck am I going to go and sit in a party where nobody speaks to you, everybody hates you? So what was I going to do that for?
But that's just you. Anyone that can see that who you are, you can see the side of your ways. Think, oh, well, sod you, like, I'm gonna do it. But that's you as a person. That doesn't make you wrong in who you are.
Yeah, but that's what I said that for. That I was going to go to.
But you are the most. If they'd have done this, it's all I'm saying. I've watched you for months now, and if they'd have done this, you would have had their back. Even if you told them it was wrong, you would have still had their back. And you because you thought you had a real friendship. Yeah. I am absolutely gutted, and I can't even bear to watch any of them now. When I see them all over the app, Miss Red, Jay, Cockapoo, and I think you're on about morals, and I'm not doing this because my morals are set on this. Hold on a minute. Your morals are all to cock, because you're not. One minute you're saying it's all right for one person and not the next.
Right. Listen, Luke called me out on his F page thing, right? Which that was what his F page was about, calling people out. If it's on the F page, they're going to speak about it, right? Calling me a racist. And that we can't have anything to do with us, and this, that, and the other. And that was his choice, right? But then he went in to see her fart and gifted her a kitty lion. Make it make sense.
Yeah, I know, exactly. This is what I'm saying, but I've watched it all week. So I watched Miss J, and obviously she's friends with Miss Red, and I understand that. And I do feel sorry for Miss Red, because I hope she doesn't get all this hate. But at the same time, you have to make it make sense. What she did was wrong.
1,000,000%. I'm not even condoning that. 1,000,000%. Like what
that's what I mean.
Well, anybody who's getting called out for anything on he has obviously done wrong. So it's been wrong on every level. And this is what I'm saying, right? When TikTok itself is getting in a big fucking uproar over certain things, why hasn't everybody got the same energy for everybody else that fucks up?
But they haven't, Pearl. I mean, poor you. I mean, I deleted TikTok on Monday because I couldn't listen to Luke and them like say bad things about you again, because to say my close friends, if my close friends did this to me, I'm sorry, but I would be absolutely gutted as well.
Listen, it's like Chester, right? The other night, what Chester done was so wrong, and I don't know if Chester's in the chat now or not, was so wrong. And I had a phone call with Chester and told him my opinions on it, right? And it wasn't nice, but that call was between me and Chester and nobody else. And he knows me feelings on it, and it was wrong, right? But, do you know, sorry, I always say but it doesn't stop me from being a friend with Chester.
100%. And that's how a friendship works, though. You call them out when they're wrong, and you back them to the hills when they're right. And it's to see it, Pearl, like, I've seen Miss Red and Luke say, what a wonderful person you are, you're this, you're that. And everybody on TikTok can see you are. You're funny, you mess up, but don't we all? But what they've done this week, I'm sorry, but I couldn't even watch it. I couldn't, because I'm just, I mean, they're not my friends, and I'm gutted for you.
But that's what I'm saying. Listen, and I can't make anybody be friends with me. I can't make anybody like us. I can't make anybody still want to have any contact. That's their choice, right? But again, I can't help still having a heart and thinking it's wrong what's going on today. That's all I'm saying.
100%. But that's how real you are. And you'll stand there and say that, whereas they haven't. They tell you one thing, don't block me, don't do this, we'll speak. Then they're going on a live and outing you, saying, that's it, we're not friends. It's not right.
When I blocked him when he done that, when he said, I've decided to end this friendship. And I thought, oh dear, I'm taking that decision right out your hands now. And that's how come he was blocked.
And good for you. And
And
good
then
for you.
the only time, and I was like a babby, I'll say this outright, the only time I unblocked him, and it was a 4-second long message that I sent, and I said, I haven't bothered cancelling my hotel because I'm going to the party. And that was every word that I said, and I blocked him again. But it is what it is. I can't do it.
It is what it is, but I just, listen, people mess up, everyone in life messes up. But, you know, when you're a friend, you're meant to be a friend for life. And, you know, I would call my friends out, and hopefully they would do the same to me. I know they would.
Yeah.
But I would always stand by, be there to catch them.
But again, listen, look who had the most beef on this app, me and Angie, right? And then Angie was in a dark place, a very dark place, and I still made friends with Angie after everything that was said with us, after everything that had happened, after everything that was going to happen. And I still made friends with Angie. And to this day, Angie's number's not blocked on my phone, and I will never block Angie's phone because that call is there if ever she needed us. End of.
To show what person you are, Pearl. I can see it, and I'm just a person watching you. But I mean, I've never met you, but I can see you are the most genuine, real, caring, with a heart of gold person. And I, for one, will continue to sub to you and watch you every month.
Well, thank you, my just Nana. But like I say, I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and we all human and we all fuck up. But what I'm trying to say is just before anybody starts with the comments or jumping in boxes and doing whatever, just think if that person, the same with Zach, if he's listening, do you not think Zach wants this calmed down? Because that was his story to tell and nobody else's. And I would not.
He said this morning, hasn't he? He said this morning, he said, I don't want no hate, and I don't want a hate train or anything like this. But I had to tell my side.
Yes, exactly.
Because I was threatened with it.
Exactly. So it was Zach's story to tell nobody else's. And big up to Zach for saying that as well. I don't know what else to say.
Well, it takes a lot for somebody to come on the app to say that, doesn't it?
And that's another thing. The more all these lives are getting kicked up and doing whatever, how can Zach ever move on? How can he move on? And all it's going to do, like Angie, listen, right? Everybody constantly keeps bringing things up about Angie all the time, right? About this video that was made. How do we know that she doesn't want that ended, doesn't want that stopped, right? What business if it's somebody else's? Yes, if anybody's got any rows on here, of course, I won't be going into a box, right? But what I'm trying to say is there's no hate there towards her. There's nobody on this app that I hate. Nobody. Even them that hate me, there's no hate for anybody. Because hate's a very strong word. But what I'm trying to say is my phone number, I give her it, right? And I wouldn't have given her it if I didn't feel for her. And I've made her a promise I will never ever take that phone number back. And not to be having a relationship on the app, but if ever that woman ever needed me, it's there. And the only reason that I blocked other people before I'm going to make me ass me mouth is they unfriended me and said they didn't want anything to do with us again. And I just thought, right, that's absolutely fine. And that's why I thought, well, if you don't want anything to do with us, I classed you as my friend, you've had my phone number. And to me, if you mean something to me, you've got my phone number. And that's why I blocked them for. And that was the reason why I blocked them.
Well, I can promise you now, I won't go on anybody's box, but that's out of respect for you because you've just asked, because I've lost all respect for them.
But, like I say...
Sorry,
No, she needs to come on. She needs to apologise, and not with anything like what I was doing, but I say it there, but I say that. Yes, she needs to apologise. And then when she's apologised, even if she come on and just said, right, listen, everybody, I fucked up. I apologise. I'm holding my hands up. Sorry, and ended the live. She's held accountability. That's it. Move on. And I'm sure somebody else next week will fuck up because that's out of respect to Zach too. This is where I'm
100%. I mean, Zach's had to say what's happened but he should be able to move on from it now.
Move on, because while people's still going to talk about this, Zach's never going to be able to move on, because every day somebody's going to send him a screen recording. Somebody's going to be on the phone to him, tittle-tattling, let sleep and dogs lie. Zach's come on, he's told his story, but misread 1,000,000% should come on and never mind what was behind it and what wasn't, even if it's just to say, yes, I am sorry, I fucked up, I'm holding accountability. End of. Who doesn't like us, doesn't like us. Whoever does, thank you. And end alive. And it's
the thing is on here, pal, there's no secrets because there's always someone ready to out you. So...
And this is why I tell everybody everything about my life, because
exactly.
I would anybody at all on here, any privilege to out me for anything. I've done that myself. I have not been this whiter than snow grown up. I was a very bad lass grown up. A very, very bad lass grown up. But I've told everybody about my situation. The kind of family that I'm off. I've done a lot of wrong in my life. Fetched big disgrace onto the family. Had a prison sentence in it. Come out the other side. Had a beautiful family. And I'm where I'm at today. And
it sounds like you've had a full life.
A very full life, but
yeah,
everybody that's asked me about that, the people that was true to us, I've come on and I've spoke about it. And when I'm on lives again, not today because I can't be thicked. When I'm on lives again, yes, I will speak about it if anybody asks us the question. There's no like flies round the back door sort of thing. What I've done.
But this is why everyone can see that you're real, pal, and everybody messes up. And
I just want to sit on here and tell people about good in my life. I want to tell people all the bad and the shitty things that I've done in my life, because that's what's made me me.
Well, exactly. No one's perfect though, pal,
I'm not sorry for any of them, and the answer to this, and it's not going to be liked, is no. I'm not sorry for any of them, because that made me into the person I am today. Would I have done things different in my life? If I do one thing different in life, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't have me life I've got today, because that one thing of changing anything wouldn't have the life I've got today. And I have got a blessed life, a blessed family, and I'm happy with my life. But again, I come on here because I love talking to people, right? And I like to be real with people, and that's how you know people's real, when they fuck up and they don't hide it in. I fucked up, I held my hands up, maybe it took longer to understand that I fucked up, and I'm sure I'll fuck up again in the future. But if I do, it's real. I am life. Which one of these who sat in these comments today, who's going to go through life and never, ever, ever say or make a mistake in their life? Not one of yous. Not
But
one of
nobody
us.
can turn around and say that, can they?
Remember that. And let's
Yeah.
just hope when anybody else fucks up that they do not get persecuted and hung out to be undrawn and quartered like certain people are on this app. That's all. That's what I'm trying to say. So anybody who's going to be perfect and holier than thou, I wish as well. I really wish as well, because life has a funny way of biting you in the ass and making it sting. And when whether you try to hide it or not, there's always somebody there to see your downfalls. That's all that I'm trying to say. So just give everybody a chance. Give people a chance. Yes, it is karma. And you keep going and goading at people, and you know what they say? Karma comes back with 10 times the interest.
Well, I just wanted to come on and see if you was okay, Pearl, and just say,
I'm good. I'm just sick today. What's happening? That's what I'm sick.
I know, I understand that,
Been
but
there and got the t-shirt and not a half and a quarter as much hate that's going on today. I haven't. But please, everybody, just be mindful. Just think, it's real people's lives. That's, yes, we honour you and we're putting our lives on this app, right? But again, let's just hope none of yous come into little troubles, can we say, and you need anybody to stand by you. Because when you're down, you're that down, that's when you need people. That's when you need people. And let's hope yous have all got somebody to stand there when yous are in trouble. I'm not defending anybody, Jordan. Definitely not. I'm not defending anybody, because I'm not friends with none of them, right? But what I am saying is, let's hope none of yous fuck up today, tomorrow, next week, whenever, or any of your family does, and a witch hunt comes at you. That's all I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
well, I hope you're okay, Pearl, and
No, honestly, I'm good. I've just needed to come on and say that, because I think people thinks that I'm going to be jumping on this hate train. I'm certainly not. My heart goes out to both sides. But just be mindful. Just be mindful what's being said and what's not, because, again, real people's lives. And, again, let's hope none of yous fuck up. 1,000,000% that. So there you go. But listen, everybody, I've only come on just to tell you I'm going out tonight. Might be going live. I'm going out with my sisters and my nieces, so I might be going live and let you see before I get pissed. But let you see my night out. And I hope, oh hey Michael, I hope all of yous have a blessed day. And please come on, let's turn this app back around, and all of us, thank you Miley, let's all of us turn the app back around, start being fucking nice, having a laugh like everybody used to, and just listen. Me quote of the day: try not to be a fuck up, because you get punished daily. Right?
well, I'm having an early night, Pearl. I'm doing a car booty in the morning.
Oh, I love a car boot sale.
I love it.
Car boot sale.
My husband Nate's taking me, but I absolutely love it.
Car boot sale. But listen, I love yous all, even me trolls. I do love yous all.
We'll have the best night tonight, and thank you for letting me up and speak to you.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I know there's other people in the box, but listen, I don't want to turn it into a big debate, a big thing. I just come on to see what yous was doing and give my opinion. But I can't. It's being like. But honestly, I absolutely feckin' love yous, each and every one of yous. And I will go home. I will go out tonight, I hope, with a happy heart. I'm going to enjoy myself, and I'll bring yous along with us, right? So big
Yes.
love, everybody. Thank you, just Nanny, for coming in the box. And people who's waiting, sorry, me babbies. And my Kelly, if you're still in, I love you. And all of you have a blessed day, and I will see you later, right?
You
Big
two have a great night. Love you,
yous
pal.
too. Love you too. Bye, me
Bye.
babbies.
Bye.
Bye.